Okay, good evening, guys. Just wanted to give you a quick overview of what a Matterport virtual 3D tour is. I'm going to start by actually reloading this screen. When you click on a link, this is what you see. This is called the Dollhouse version of the tour. I'll go back to that just very quickly. Dollhouse is basically like your old-fashioned dollhouse back in the day when you would have walls removed and you could look inside and see the rooms. This gives you the ability to do that. You are able to visualize the home from above, from almost any angle, to kind of see where things kind of start and end. Speaking of which, you can decide that this is the point where I want to start my tour and simply click on that. And that will take you inside a virtual walkthrough of the listing. You may notice as you look around little circles on the floor. Those are locations where the Matterport camera was placed, and it takes a 360-degree scan from that location, so it looks all the way around. But in addition, with Matterport, it looks up. You want to see the ceiling fan? You can. It looks down. You want to see the floors? You can. It's truly a very immersive experience. As you walk through the home, we typically start a tour out at the front door. So when people walk through the door, they are free to explore the property on their own. And you can click around and see various locations in the listing. In most cases, we actually do, if there's a patio with a pool, we make sure that we get that as well, because that's a very important and place where people are going to be hanging out on the property. They want to see what it looks like. Look at the beautiful view of a lake by their pool. So you're able to experience the patio just as much as you're able to experience the inside of the home. There's an interesting tool that you'll find in Matterport, this little measuring tool down here. If you click on it, you can literally measure, well, how wide is this hearth, for example? Is it from here to here? And it will tell you it's 5 feet 5 inches wide. You now know if your big screen TV will fit on top of the hearth or not. You can measure height as well. You can say, let me find out, well, how tall is it? Let's measure, from here to here, for example, and you'll find out that it's 4 feet 1 inches high from this point to this point. So you have all of these options in Matterport to be able to visualize and experience the property. It's also a floor plan view, which is a top-down look of everything that was scanned by the camera. Now, some people say, well, what are these black spots here? These black spots typically are areas that the camera has not seen, and in most cases, you'll find that those black spots are actually closets. If we look here, you can see the closet door, and look up, and there is space in there. Same thing over here. This side has a closet for here. This side has a closet for here. So that space was never seen. Over here, you have another area which is dark, and if you look a little closer, you'll find, we can get in here, that's actually where the tub was and the shower curtain was drawn. So it knows there's a wall back there, but it hasn't been able to see it. And sometimes we have instances where sellers or realtors don't want things to be shown. A stuffed closet, for example, is not exactly a high selling point. So we typically will leave closets closed unless it's like a walk-in closet, like over here. Let's check this location. You can actually see in the master bedroom there's a walk-in closet. If we look at our dollhouse of that, you can see that it was shown inside. Same thing over here. There's a walk-in shower in this part of the master bath, which we actually did not only film, but we went right in and filmed it. So you can see exactly what this shower is like in this listing. So you're able to, with Matterport, film anything. But if you want to be able to show it on a floor plan, you want to make sure you either film everything, or we put things on that we call matter tags. They're like little, like pin drops, if you will. Like, for example, if we wanted to indicate that this door was a closet door, we could put a little pin drop on it, and if someone clicked on that pin, it would pop up and say, oh, this is a door to the linen closet, for example. Or if we go back over to the office, oops, went too far. Go back over to the office in here. This door, if it were closed, you could say it's the door to the garage, for example. So that just gives you an idea of what a Matterport tour actually looks like.